Alright, so in this video, I'm going to show you exactly how you can build an AI agent in n8n to automate your email sending process without any coding experience in like 10 minutes. Alright, so first let me give you a brief demo of our agent. So let's say, for example, I want to send an email to, let's say, mybusiness.com saying that the invoice for the content system is due. Please get that paid before tomorrow. Okay. Then when I hit enter, I want you to see what happens. So it goes from the chat it received, it goes to the AI agent. The AI agent is now using its brain to think about an answer, and now it has sent the email, and we will get the node executed successfully prompt from this thing right here. And if I go to my sent emails, and if I just reload this thing, oh, I have an email. Invoice payment reminder. Hi, this is a reminder that the invoice for the content system is due. Please ensure it is paid before tomorrow. Let me know if you have any questions. That's how simple it is. So what exactly happened? I sent a chat from right here saying that send an email to this email saying whatever. This is something called as a trigger. Right now it is just set to receiving a message, but we can set it to anything like a form submission or a new entry in the database or a lot of things. And then the chat goes to the AI agent. Now the AI agent is hooked up to a DeepSeek model as its brain. So it's using the DeepSeek model as its brain to think about an answer. Okay, you can use a ChatGPT model, you can use an Anthropic model, any model will work. Then our memory node is basically there to just remember the context of our conversation. So let's say, for example, I asked this thing that, to which email ID did you send the last mail? And if I hit enter, it's gonna tell me the last email was sent to hevetbiz@gmail.com, right? So if I did not have the simple memory node right here, it would not remember that it sent the last email to this email. So this basically helps the model, the agent, to actually remember what is happening and the whole context of our conversation. Okay, and then it goes to this node, which you can probably read is the send email node, which is used for sending an email via Gmail. Okay, and then it gives us the final output, which is node executed successfully. So this is the basic working of our agent. But right now what I did was I specified what email ID I wanted to send the email to. But what if you had a spreadsheet and you wanted to send an email from that spreadsheet, right? Because you do not want to always be typing email IDs here and just send the emails. So what you can do is come up here, type in Google Sheets tool, and then I'm gonna so what this node is basically doing is allowing our AI agent to go into our spreadsheet and then search whatever you want it to from there. So I have a spreadsheet created right here, which is called contacts. Now, when you add this Google Sheets node for the first time, you will have to log in with your email ID, which is very simple. You just have to click sign in with Google, and it will basically ask for a couple of permissions. You just give it all the permissions and boom, you will have. So the moment you sign in with Google, you're gonna have this list right here. You don't have to touch anything from up here. You just have this list right here, and you can see the contacts sheet is right here. So you can just click on that and then you can click on the sheet, the actual sheet, like sheet number 1. This is sheet number 1 in my sheet, so that's why I picked that. And yeah, you're basically done with that. All right, so now I have hooked up my Google Sheets to my AI agent, and after clicking the save button, now if I go and type in send an email to John saying that he is fired because he was performing too well and leaving nothing for other employees. Now we have one name right here called John, and this is his email. So when I execute this, the message is gonna go into the agent. It's now thinking in the brain. Now it's going to the spreadsheet, looking for the name, and now it has sent back the data to the brain to think, and now it sent the email, and now it's basically going to tell us that node executed successfully. So now if I go into my email, refresh this shit, termination notice. Hi John, this email is to inform you that your employment with us has been terminated. Unfortunately, your exceptional performance has left little room for other employees to contribute, and we have decided to let you go. Please arrange to return any company property. So this is how it basically works. We send a message right here, which goes into the AI agent. Now we have hooked up a DeepSeek model as the brain of our AI agent. So this message goes directly into DeepSeek. Now DeepSeek thinks a little bit and it sends a response back to our AI agent. Now the AI agent knows that it has to find the name that we specified in our chat from the Google Sheet, and it does. And when it finds that name in our database, it sends a message back to DeepSeek, and then it sends the final email message back to our agent, and our agent basically just sends the email successfully. And that's how this automation works.